Gentlemen, let me ask you something critical. How many glasses of plain water have you had? Today? Two, three, maybe you've already finished a full bottle and you're feeling pretty good. About yourself, right? Most men would proudly tell me, plenty, Dr. Romano. I stay hydrated. But here's the truth most men over 50 never hear. If you're drinking plain water, just plain, H2O, it might not be doing what you think it is. Yes, it keeps you alive, but is it keeping you vital? Is it actually reaching your cells, powering your circulation, and supporting the blood flow you need for energy, stamina, and yes, strong performance? I'm Dr. Lila Romano, a board-certified urologist, and I've spent over a decade helping men restore their energy, circulation, and sexual health naturally. And today, I'm going to reveal something that changed everything for my patients. A forgotten truth that transforms ordinary water into a powerful blood flow booster. Something that supports circulation, reignites energy, and brings back the vitality most men think is gone forever. Because here's what I've discovered. After 50, your body stops using water the way it used to. Your cells lose their ability to hold hydration. Your blood vessels tighten. Your energy crashes. And plain water? It just passes right through you without ever charging your system. But when you add one specific mineral, just one small addition to your water, everything changes. Your circulation opens up. Your energy stabilizes. And that confidence, that physical readiness you thought was gone, it starts coming back. So don't skip ahead, because the most important part comes near the end where I give you the exact step-by-step protocol. And before we dive in, drop a comment telling me where you're watching from. I love hearing from men all across the country taking charge of their health. All right, gentlemen, let's get real for a second. Most men think hydration is simple. You feel thirsty, you drink water, problem solved, right? Not exactly. After 50, and especially past 60, your body changes in ways that make staying truly hydrated far more complicated than it used to be. And this is where most men get it completely wrong. First, your thirst mechanism weakens. As you age, your brain's ability to sense dehydration slows down dramatically. You might think you're fine, but your cells are quietly screaming for help. You stop getting those clear, I'm thirsty signals, so you drink less. And even when you do drink, your body doesn't always know what to do with it. Second, your kidneys and digestive system lose efficiency. Your kidneys, which are supposed to manage water and minerals perfectly, aren't as sharp at balancing electrolytes anymore. They might flush water out too quickly, or they retain too much sodium. Either way, the delicate system gets thrown off balance. Third, and this is huge, your cells lose their ability to hold water. See, the outer layer of every cell, the cell membrane, relies on minerals to maintain its electrical charge. Without that charge, your body simply can't pull water into the cells effectively. It's like pouring water onto dry soil that's lost all its nutrients. The water just runs off the surface. Your body looks hydrated on paper, but inside, at the cellular level, you're bone dry. And that's when the symptoms start creeping in. Chronic fatigue that doesn't go away no matter how much you sleep. Brain fog that makes you feel 10 years older. Dry, aging skin. Stiff joints. Slow recovery after any kind of exercise. And here's what most men don't want to admit, poor circulation down there. Weaker erections. Less reliable morning wood. Because make no mistake, dehydration isn't just about feeling thirsty. It's about blood flow. When your cells can't hold water properly, your blood becomes thicker, slower, more resistant. That means less oxygen delivery, fewer nutrients reaching your tissues, and dramatically reduced performance in every system of your body, including your heart, your brain, and yes, your masculinity. I see this in my practice every single day. Men come in wondering why their energy is gone, why intimacy feels harder, why they just don't feel like themselves anymore. And when we test their hydration at the cellular level, the answer becomes crystal clear. So here's the hidden truth. You can drink 8 glasses of water a day and still be functionally dehydrated. Your body doesn't just need more water. It needs electrical hydration. Hydration that actually reaches every cell, every blood vessel, every nerve in your body. And the key to unlocking that? Minerals. Because minerals are the spark that turns ordinary water into living water. Now let me explain this in a way that makes perfect sense. Think of your body like a high-performance engine. Water is the fuel, but minerals, they're the spark plugs. Without spark plugs, the fuel just sits there. The engine can't fire. No energy, no power, no flow. Every single thought, every heartbeat, every muscle contraction in your body depends on tiny electrical signals. And here's the key. Those electrical signals only work if minerals are present. Your cells literally communicate through voltage. Minerals like magnesium, sodium, potassium, and zinc carry the electrical charge that makes that voltage possible. When that charge drops, your body's communication system starts to flicker like a weak Wi-Fi signal. That's when everything starts to feel off. Your energy crashes. Your focus fades. Your muscles tighten up. And your blood vessels, the highways that carry circulation throughout your body, begin to stiffen and narrow. Clinical studies back this up completely. According to research from the National Institutes of Health and the Mayo Clinic, magnesium and potassium deficiencies rise sharply after age 50, especially in men. And those same deficiencies are directly linked to chronic fatigue, high blood pressure, muscle weakness, and poor blood flow throughout the body, including to the penis. So, what's the solution? You give your water its spark back. When you add the right minerals, even in trace amounts, your hydration becomes functional. The water can finally cross into your cells. Your circulation opens up. Your energy stabilizes. Your mind clears. And you begin to feel that steady current of life moving through you again. This is what I call electrical hydration. It's the difference between pouring water on your body and lighting it up from within. And it's easier than you think because nature has already designed 4 key minerals that flip that internal switch back on. Each one plays a unique, powerful role: relaxation, balance, communication, hormone protection. Together, they create what I like to call the circulation code. So let's go through them one by one, starting with the single most powerful mineral for men over 50, the one that can literally relax your arteries and restore blood flow to every part of your body. It's magnesium. I call it the relaxation mineral, and once you understand what it does, you'll realize why so many men feel tense, restless, and completely drained even when they think they're doing everything right. Here's the simple truth. Your heart, your blood vessels, your muscles, they all rely on magnesium to let go, to relax after every contraction, to breathe again after every beat. You see, calcium tells your muscles to tighten. Magnesium tells them to release. It's a perfect dance of tension and relaxation, contraction and release. But after 50, magnesium levels start to drop. And when magnesium is low, calcium takes over completely. Your arteries stay tight. Your blood pressure rises. Your circulation slows to a crawl. And that tightness doesn't just happen in your shoulders or your back. It happens inside your blood vessels too. Think of it like a garden hose that's always half-pinched. The water still flows, but not freely. Not with the power and pressure you need. That's exactly what happens when your body runs low on magnesium. Your circulation becomes restricted, sluggish, weak. Now here's something the research shows very clearly. Studies from the Cleveland Clinic and the National Institutes of Health confirm that over 75% of American men are deficient in magnesium. 75%. That deficiency doesn't just affect your heart. It affects your energy levels, your sleep quality, your mood stability, and absolutely your sexual performance. Because when blood flow slows down, everything slows down. Magnesium is also essential for over 300 biochemical processes in your body, from producing energy inside your cells to calming your nervous system. When you restore it, things begin to change quickly. Your sleep becomes deeper and more restorative. Your muscles relax naturally. Your focus sharpens. and your circulation, the absolute lifeline of vitality, comes roaring back to life. So how do you fix it? Start small and start smart. You want to add magnesium directly to your water, but not just any magnesium. Not the cheap stuff you find in most multivitamins that barely gets absorbed. You want magnesium glycinate or magnesium citrate. These forms dissolve easily, taste mild, and get absorbed efficiently by your body. Here's exactly what I recommend to my patients. Take half a teaspoon of magnesium glycinate, powder, and add it to a large glass of water first thing in the morning. Stir it well until it completely dissolves. Then drink it slowly, calmly. Take a few deep breaths while you do. You'll feel your entire system wake up gently, calm, but fully charged. Do this every single day for 3 weeks. I promise you'll notice smoother mornings, better mental focus, and yes, stronger, steadier circulation where it matters most. Because when your arteries finally relax, your energy flows freely, your heart works easier, and your confidence, both physical and emotional, starts coming back strong. Magnesium is the quiet foundation. It doesn't shout. It doesn't promise overnight miracles. It simply restores what time has slowly tightened. Now that your blood vessels are relaxed and ready to flow, let's talk about the mineral that decides whether hydration actually reaches your cells. Sodium. And I know exactly what you're thinking right now. Wait, hold on, Dr. Romano. You mean salt? Isn't salt supposed to be bad for my blood pressure? Great question, and here's the truth most men never hear. It's not salt that's the problem. It's the wrong kind of salt. See, the sodium hiding in processed foods, canned soups, frozen meals, chips, and restaurant food, that's the bad guy. That stuff is refined, bleached, and completely stripped of all its companion minerals. That kind of sodium disrupts your natural balance, pulls water out of your cells, and leaves you feeling puffy, exhausted, and dehydrated no matter how much you drink. But natural sodium, the kind found in unrefined sea salt or Himalayan pink salt, that's a completely different story. It contains trace minerals like magnesium, potassium, and calcium that work together in perfect harmony to help your body actually use water correctly. Think of sodium as the gatekeeper. It literally decides whether water enters your cells or stays outside, completely useless. Without enough quality sodium, your hydration just stays on the surface. Your body absorbs the water, sure, but it never makes it inside the cell where the real magic happens, where energy gets produced, where nutrients get delivered, where life actually occurs. That's why so many men tell me, Dr. Romano, I drink water all day long, but I still feel thirsty and tired all the time. That's not thirst, gentlemen. That's your cells starving for electrolytes. When you have too little sodium in your system, you lose the ability to hold water where it matters most. You just pee it all out, and your hydration disappears before your body ever gets a chance to use it. So here's what I recommend, and it's incredibly simple. Each morning, take that same big glass of water you just mixed your magnesium into and add 1 tiny pinch of natural, unrefined salt. I'm talking literally just the tip of your pinky finger. You won't even taste it, but your body will absolutely feel the difference. That little pinch helps your cells absorb water deeply and hold on to it throughout the day. You'll notice you stay hydrated much longer. Your energy feels stable and consistent. No more dizzy spells when you stand up too fast. No more mid-morning crashes or brain fog. Your thinking stays sharp all day long. Think of it like tuning your body's electrical system. That tiny trace of natural sodium flips the switch so your hydration becomes active, not passive. And no, this will not spike your blood pressure. In fact, multiple studies from the Mayo Clinic and Harvard Health show very clearly that when natural sodium is properly balanced with magnesium and potassium, it actually supports healthy blood pressure stability. So gentlemen, stop fearing real salt. Your body desperately needs it. Your cells depend on it to function. Just keep it pure, unrefined, and in moderation. Because this one simple mineral doesn't just help water get into your cells, it helps power them from the inside out. Now, if magnesium is the relaxer and sodium is the gatekeeper, then potassium is the balancer. The quiet force that keeps your entire system working in perfect harmony. Every electrical signal in your body, from your heartbeat to your muscle contractions to your nerve impulses, depends on the delicate dance between sodium and potassium. Too much sodium in your system? Everything gets tense and overcharged. Too little? Your energy drops through the floor. Potassium is the mineral that evens the scales. It calms the storm inside your body and keeps everything flowing smoothly. Here's something most men have no idea about. As we age, our potassium levels quietly fall. According to research from the National Institutes of Health, nearly 90% of older adults don't get enough potassium from their diet. That massive imbalance is one of the hidden root causes of high blood pressure, stiff arteries, and sluggish circulation throughout the body. Think about it like this. If sodium opens the gate for water to enter your cells, potassium keeps that water inside, making absolutely sure your muscles, nerves, and heart stay hydrated and electrically charged. Without enough potassium, your cells lose that internal pressure. Your blood vessels tighten up. Your heart has to pump harder just to move blood around. And that means your energy fades faster and your performance suffers. But when you restore potassium to healthy levels, something amazing happens. Your arteries relax naturally. Your blood pressure normalizes without medication. Your heartbeat steadies into a calm, powerful rhythm. You feel alert yet relaxed, like your entire system just took a deep breath and finally exhaled. So, where can you get potassium? Sure, foods like bananas, spinach, avocados, and beets help. But if you're over 50, diet alone often isn't enough. Your body simply doesn't absorb potassium as efficiently as it used to. That's why I recommend adding a potassium-rich electrolyte powder to your daily routine. Look for one that's low in sugar but high in minerals. Half a scoop mixed into a glass of water after exercise or in the evening is perfect. It's simple, refreshing, and deeply restorative to your entire system. Men who start this habit often tell me the exact same thing. Doc, I feel steady again. They sleep better through the night. Their muscles don't cramp up anymore. Their heart rhythm feels smoother and more consistent. And something they always mention with a grin, their nighttime circulation feels noticeably stronger too. That's not a coincidence, gentlemen, because potassium and magnesium together keep your blood vessels wide open and your nerves firing perfectly on cue. They're the dynamic team that turns simple hydration into powerful blood flow. When you have enough potassium in your system, you're no longer just drinking water. You're recharging the entire electrical grid inside your body. And this brings us to the final mineral, the one that quietly controls your strength, your stamina, and your masculine drive. Zinc. Most men completely overlook it, but zinc is the absolute commander of your hormone army. It regulates testosterone production, fuels your immune system, and keeps your prostate healthy and functioning properly. Without zinc, your body's engine starts running on dangerously low power. See, testosterone isn't just about sex drive, gentlemen. It's about life force. It drives your mood, your focus, your energy levels, and your recovery. And zinc is the essential spark that keeps that hormonal fire burning strong. Here's what happens with age. Your gut naturally absorbs less zinc over time. Your diet probably doesn't give you nearly enough. And if you take heartburn medications or drink alcohol regularly, your zinc levels drop even faster. That's why so many men over 60 feel slower, less motivated, and struggle with low drive even when everything else looks completely normal on their lab work. Low zinc means your body simply can't produce testosterone efficiently. It also weakens your prostate's ability to function the way it should. And if you've noticed slower recovery after workouts, weaker immune defenses, or that frustrating flat feeling every morning, I can almost guarantee zinc deficiency is part of the story. But here's the incredibly good news. You can fix this and you'll feel the difference remarkably fast. Forget those heavy zinc tablets that upset your stomach and barely get absorbed, especially after 50. Instead, go for liquid zinc drops. They're simple, clean, and get absorbed into your bloodstream quickly and efficiently. Just a few drops in your midday glass of water is all you need. It tastes mild, almost neutral, but the effect on your body is absolutely profound. Over the next few weeks, your mental focus sharpens noticeably. Your energy stays rock solid and consistent throughout the day. And that quiet masculine spark, that sense of readiness and capability, it begins to return naturally. And it's not just about hormones, gentlemen. Zinc powerfully strengthens your immune system, something that becomes absolutely crucial after 60 when your natural defenses start to fade. It helps your body repair damaged tissue, heal faster, and fight off infections more effectively. So when you add zinc to your daily routine, you're not just hydrating your body. You're recharging your masculine drive from the inside out. Combine zinc with magnesium, sodium, and potassium, and you've just rebuilt the 4 foundational pillars of hydration and vitality. But how do you actually put this all together? How do you turn this powerful science into something simple you can do every single day without needing fancy supplements or complicated routines? That's exactly what we're going to cover next. I call it the 3-step mineral hydration plan. It takes less than 5 minutes total, yet can completely transform your energy, your focus, and your performance. Step 1, right after waking up, before you even think about coffee, fill a large glass with water. Add half a teaspoon of magnesium glycinate powder and 1 tiny pinch of Himalayan or sea salt. Stir it slowly until everything dissolves completely. Take a deep breath and drink it with full intention. As that mineral-rich water goes down, your blood vessels begin to gently open. Your muscles relax naturally. Your entire body comes online smoothly, not with jittery caffeine crashes, but with calm, steady, powerful energy that lasts. Do this every single morning for 3 weeks, and I promise you'll start noticing real differences. Your mornings feel lighter and clearer. Your focus becomes razor sharp. Your circulation flows steadier everywhere, including down there. Step 2. Around lunchtime, right before that afternoon energy slump usually hits, take another glass of water. Add just a few drops of liquid zinc, usually about 5 to 10 drops depending on the brand. That's your midday recharge. This step keeps your testosterone stable throughout the day, balances your mood naturally, and strengthens your immune defenses. No crash, no brain fog, just consistent, grounded energy. That carries you powerfully through the second half of your day. It's like hitting a reset button for your entire system. Step 3. After dinner or right after your workout, finish your day with another tall glass of water. Mix in half a scoop of potassium-rich electrolyte powder, the kind that's low in sugar but high in essential minerals. This final step restores your complete electrolyte balance. It helps your heart rate settle into a calm rhythm. Your blood pressure stabilizes naturally, and your muscles relax deeply for restorative, healing sleep. Many of my patients tell me they wake up the next morning feeling genuinely refreshed, not groggy or heavy, just fully alive and ready. 3 simple steps. Morning, magnesium plus salt. Midday, zinc. Evening, potassium. That's it. Gentlemen, you're not radically changing your diet. You're not adding dozens of supplements. You're simply upgrading your water with the electrical charge your body desperately needs. And here's the beautiful part. By week 1, you'll notice you don't feel as dry or heavy in the mornings. You'll wake up clearer, and those first few steps out of bed feel easier. The mental fog that usually takes hours to lift, gone. By week 2, your energy starts holding steady all day long. That brutal mid-afternoon crash, that desperate urge for more coffee, it completely fades. You stay sharp and present from sunrise to sunset, not wired or jittery, just alive. By week 3, your blood flow feels noticeably smoother throughout your entire body. Your skin looks fresher and healthier. Your sleep gets deeper and more restorative. You recover faster. From workouts or long, demanding days. And for many men, circulation down there quietly but powerfully improves too. That morning strength you thought was permanently gone? It starts coming back naturally. But before you rush out and start this tomorrow, I need to give you some absolutely critical safety information. This is important, so please listen carefully. First, drug interactions. If you're taking blood thinners like warfarin or aspirin, magnesium and zinc can increase their effects. That's not necessarily bad, but you need to talk to your doctor first and possibly adjust your dosages. If you're on heart medications, especially anything that affects potassium levels, you must consult your cardiologist before adding potassium. Supplements. And if you're taking diabetes medications, these minerals can affect your blood sugar, so monitor it closely. Second, who should avoid this completely? If you have kidney disease, your kidneys can't properly process excess potassium, and that can become dangerous fast. If you have severe heart conditions, particularly irregular heart rhythms, adding electrolytes without medical supervision is risky. And if you're on prescription diuretics, those already affect your mineral balance, so you need professional guidance before making changes. Third, common mistakes to avoid. Don't take too much too fast thinking more is better. Start with the amounts I recommended and increase slowly if needed. Don't use the wrong forms of these. Minerals. Avoid magnesium oxide. It barely absorbs and just gives you diarrhea. Avoid zinc. Tablets. They're hard on your stomach. And most importantly, don't skip days and expect results. Consistency is absolutely everything. Fourth, signs you've taken too much. With magnesium, if you get diarrhea or nausea, you've overdone it. Cut back by half. With potassium, if you feel any irregular heartbeat or unusual weakness, stop immediately and see a doctor. With zinc, stomach upset means you're taking too much or taking it on an empty stomach. So, gentlemen, here's what I want you to do. Tomorrow morning, fill a glass of water. Add your half teaspoon of magnesium glycinate. Add that tiny pinch of real, unrefined salt. Take a slow, deep breath and drink it like a man who's taking back complete control of his body and his vitality. Then keep going. Add your zinc at lunch. Add your potassium in the evening. Do this consistently for 21 days. Just 3 weeks. Watch what happens. If this message resonated with you today, please share it with a friend, a brother, a father who desperately needs to hear this. Because real men lift each other up. Until next time, I'm Dr. Lila Romano, and I will see you in the next video.